So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Carr. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, Carr. Taken in by Shaheed. Still fighting forward. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Carr here from the gun. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Carr staring down a 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. This finds Smith. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. Receiver in motion, going left. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goddard makes the catch. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They go to Barkley again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts now on 4th. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Now Carr. And they can't connect on the unit. Anais Smith back deep for the Eagles. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts now from the gun. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, I don't know told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a...
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. He's got Shaheed. 16 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pistol snap to Carr. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Motion man sent left. 2nd and 10, here's Carr. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know he just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Juke the defender. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What now? Defense gets
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Kamara running out of the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense to the line for second down. Pressure coming for Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running left, this is Kamara. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down. Blitz coming, Carr. Kamara's got it. On the move, past the 40. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints facing a deficit near the break. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets this forward to the 19.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
That's into the hands of Moreau. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touch.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! The Eagles have it! Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. the return, partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points. Well, Brock, you never want to take the point after for granted, and that play shows exactly why. However unlikely it might be, there is always a chance they can get through for the block, and then it's a foot race all the way down the field.
And you really got to give a ton of credit to everybody on the special teams there. It all starts with making that block, but then the alertness, the awareness to transition quickly to set up the return. That is a job well done.
And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
On first down, Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they face second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Wilson's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's second and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Hurts throwing again. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. And I'll talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Looking to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
There was a window there for a moment. But boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end.
Eagles 23. Saints 6.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 14. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
The Eagles kick over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to throw, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
2nd and 10 now. Searches from the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throwing for Hurts. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's the end zone incomplete. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's on the move. Taken in by Smith. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carr back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Got his target. It's Hill. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Handoff headed right, Kamara. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the shotgun, Carr. Into traffic, complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throw on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. And the drive will start out with a first. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To the sideline, and it is caught. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now it's second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Hurts looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Ball taken in at the 36. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running behind center with Kamara. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 on the gain, as that makes it 2nd and 2 for him.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We give on second to Kamara. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
The big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Oh, they're going for this. Short pass caught by his tight end. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some...
He's got it complete. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. They definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Throwing again, it's Carr. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another run for Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Eagles get to it. He's out in the clear. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. From the red zone now. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, You can run the ball because these secondaries are locked in. You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
29.
Carr now on 1st and 10. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Group B to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. This will end up as a touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. That's to Mario Davis. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Carr with it on 1st. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
Yeah, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Jukes one defender, and he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And they make the tackle at the 38. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. A lot of mess on the move here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Hurts. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Escapes out to the left. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carr here from the gun. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams.